Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. So I am busy doing lots of different chores around the house. We are getting ready to start our homeschool day. I'm watching Mason because he's taking the dog out, and I always like to watch him just to make sure that he is safe, making sure that Belle is doing what she needs to do. I see you, baby. So last night we stopped by Walmart after church and we picked up a bookshelf that I've been really wanting to get. I'm actually wanting 2 of them to put on either side of the fireplace because we have so much books and movies and things like that that really needed a place, and we did not have a really good place to store them. So I'm really excited to show you guys that. I've been working on that a little bit today, so I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour of our new bookshelf, which I'm excited about. And I can't wait to get another one, but I'll have to wait till it's in the budget. But
you can't go that because it's freezing out there.
Freezing. With us being homeschoolers and you know, Jimmy and I both love books, and so we have just accumulated a lot of things like that. All right. Thank you for doing that, buddy. So, well, let me just give you a quick glimpse. I've got to fold a load of laundry, and then Mason and I are going to get started. Jacob is working on his mock trial stuff. So here it is. It is one of those cube bookshelves. And so up top, I've got my little digital bunny ears, some Kleenex, our DVD player, and our essential oils diffusing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Shh, quiet please. And then up here is some of Charles Spurgeon books and Bible history. This is the comprehensive analysis of the Bible and some of our Bible children's movies there. And then up here, some of my, I'm going to put my husband's reading materials in this bin.
I didn't even know you put that up there until now.
Yeah. And then in here are some of our DVDs. I have some DVDs still in the case, which you'll see here. But I have this large DVD book where I have just the DVDs in there. And so that kind of helps to catalog them a little bit better and save space. So anyway, the ones that still are in the case, I'm putting in this bin. And then in here is just kind of sort of random. I haven't quite organized this all the way, but I will get that organized. And then down here are my books that I'm kind of this is really sad, but a lot of these I haven't finished, so I'm gonna kind of work through those. Some that this one I'm currently really loving right now. And then I also got a copy of The Excellent Wife that I am so excited to read. Down here is our blankets for just curling up on the couch. I really needed a place to store those, so I'm happy to have that. Down here I have a little basket for remote controls, mouse, and any chargers or anything like that that need to be stored. I'm going to put there. And then in here is a lot more of my things that I like to do when I'm just relaxing. So I have planners, and I have a lot of my little adult coloring books, and in here are lots of pens and pencils and highlighters and scissors and things like that. In here are my planner stickers, and here are the twistable colored pencils, which I love, 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 love. Some devotionals, and then in that box, that's my crochet hooks, some bookmarks, and things like that. So that's my bin. And so that's it for now. I will be organizing this probably later today.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
All right, get your hey in, get your hello in. Say hello. Miss Maddie.
Hey, I'm trying to hop up there.
So there it is. I'd like to get another one to put on that side and move the curio. So in due time, I'd like to have one there, and we could store, get a few more of those bins, and we could store some of our overflow homeschool things that really need a home. So I couldn't find my camera. So apparently Jake found it for me. Thank you, Jake.
Found it.
So we just had some lunch, but I didn't know where my camera was, so I didn't record it. But it was a super simple throw some frozen stuff in the oven, and that's what we had. Just some chicken nuggets and french fries and total convenience food. But I need convenience today, so we're gonna let that go. Do you guys ever have one of those days where you just see so much that needs to be done and you can't figure out what to do first, you know? Like, I just have all this stuff in my head like I need to do, and I'm having trouble like executing it. So I need to make a list, you know? But first things first, it's 2 o'clock and we still haven't started Mason's homeschool. Let's get that done today. Mason!
Yeah.
Let's go, Bubba. So I'm gonna really put the pedal to the metal and see if we can't get some schooling done fast.
Please. I can see. Sit up.
Please.
Go, go, go.
Sit up.
I've done a lot, haven't I?
Yes.
Let's go. Look, let's go through all these.
Here.
11:15.
Good. Alright, if divided into 2 parts, color 1/2. Good. Good fractions. So what fraction are you coloring?
One of the third.
No, how many pieces do you have? How many total? 2. Yep, so it's 1/2. That's right. Alright, write the answers. Do your addition. They're down here, you're doing your addition. You know how to do those. Write your numbers neatly, please. That was right. Oh, don't let me trick you up. You're sure about yourself. Stick with it, right? So, we have just finished reading our Bible story book. No, not those, not those. Mason, go get the Pringles.
I wanted these.
Salt and vinegar Pringles. Maddie said she needed a snack. And then I kind of thought, I'd like to have a salt and vinegar Pringle myself. So I'm having
Maddie was like, so Mom was like, hey Maddie, it'd be a good idea to go get a Pringle.
Pringles. It's just what I crave.
Oh, did they talk about?
Yes. So we did our reading out of this, and we did our reading out of this as usual. And I am checking off our to-do list.
Pringles.
You want a Pringle? Hang on.
I had this before.
You've had it before. Wait a sec. Wait a
Yeah,
sec.
they're so yummy.
Do you like Pringles like Mom?
Yeah.
Do you like vinegar like Mom? Jacob's cleaning up the mess outside. Thank goodness. What a mess those leaves are. So Maddie's taking a nap and I'm finishing up some laundry and I'm getting ready to make some dinner. But it's a little bit later than I wanted to start dinner. But every time I would move off the couch, Maddie would wake up. So here's the little princess. And I'm finishing up this load of laundry. I am getting on the laundry today. My goal is to be caught up by the end of the day. We'll see how that goes. But now I need to start. I'm gonna just do spaghetti, something easy, so that it's 6:30 so that we can get dinner on the table like within the next 30 minutes. Let's see if I can do it. Good morning, guys. So it is Friday and it's looking overcast. I'm just looking out the window and I thought it was gonna be sunny today and it looks like it's gonna rain. And I see some gorgeous birds. I'm gonna get some bird feeders and get them out by my window so that I can watch the birds. And sorry if I have a big shiner right here, but I did have a zit and I popped it this morning. So I got a big red zit right here. Just don't pay any attention to that. But it's overcast, so that's kind of gloomy. Hopefully the sun comes out. And I really need a new kitchen light. I wonder if I can install some more lighting in here. It's just so gloomy. I'm making blueberry muffins. I just put them in. Right there. I'm having coffee in a snowman cup because it's just a cute cup and I can't bring myself to pack it away yet. And yeah, that's basically it. I think I'm gonna edit because yesterday the editing never happened. And I was supposed to have edited the vlog from the, you know, the day before. And look at my desk. Jake got it all messy from his schoolwork. But, you know, whatever. And I got a stack of bills. Complete stack of bills from Maddie's hospital stay and just a million other things. Does anybody else put off paying the bills? Like, medical bills stress me out. So I see this big stack of bills on my desk and I'm like, I'm going to deal with that tomorrow. Bad. I got to deal with it today. So there's plenty of that to do. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna just start editing while the muffins cook so I can get a video out for you guys. Because I was trying to do better about that, but yesterday I got a lot done. I got a lot done around the house, and then we had to get the homeschooling done. And then Maddie fell asleep on my lap, which kind of put me behind, but she needed it. So I let her do that. And then that kind of messed up my groove because I wasn't able to get up. Because every time I would move, she would wake up and cry. So I ended up laying there for a while, and then Jimmy came home and I was laying there with her asleep, and then he was really tired, so he went and laid down, but I had to get dinner cooked, so I just threw spaghetti on the stove. And today I don't want to do that. I want to plan. So priorities today will for sure be dinner, getting that in the crock pot right away. So dinner's going to be a priority, and editing is a priority, and homeschooling is most definitely a priority. But yesterday I definitely made laundry more of a priority just because it needed to happen. So I got a lot done. I'm not 100% caught up, but today I will probably be able to, like, you know, like relaxingly get the rest of it done instead of really tackling it like I did yesterday. So anyway, that's what's on the plan for today. And I think that my mom is coming over this afternoon. She misses the kids and she wants to see them, so she is going to come over for a short visit. And what else am I doing today? Today is Friday. I still haven't found the kids a bunk bed. I really need to find them a bunk bed, and that is proving to be kind of difficult because I really don't want to buy a new one. You guys know how I feel about buying brand new stuff. Like, I just feel like it's such a waste. You can buy perfectly good stuff used. I've always done it that way, and I just feel like if you're trying to be frugal, then you need to buy used, and that's what we always do. So I might hop on here and see if I can find anything. Just hasn't been. When I'm ready to buy something, there's never what I'm looking for. But when I don't have the money and I'm not ready to buy, I can find a million things that I like. Why does it work that way? So let me look on Craigslist and see if there's anything on here. Alright guys, so I am now on my way to my eye doctor appointment, and I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to get these glasses off of my face. And I also wanted to mention, because I noticed this in my last video, that I was chewing gum at the end of the video, and I find personally people who talk and chew gum and the whole 9 yards extremely annoying. I annoyed myself watching that clip. But the reason I'm chewing gum lately is just because of the whole pregnancy thing. So I am chewing gum and it seems to sort of help with some of the nausea sometimes and just the feeling, I don't know, like I need something. So I will try really hard not to chew it while I talk, because that is really annoying. But that's why I have gum in my mouth, and that's why I had gum in my mouth in yesterday's or day before's vlog. I can't remember, the one that I just posted. So anyway, I am on my way to the eye doctor. My mom is at home with the kids, and this day has turned out to be absolutely gorgeous. It's almost 70 degrees and it is just so sunny and so beautiful. And I just found out that Jimmy's probably gonna have to work tomorrow, so I'm a little bit bummed because I really wanted to do something with our family together. So anyway, that's kind of a downer, but he's got to do what he has got to do. So some of you, you know, I have a lot that I want to say, and I don't really know how to say it because there's a lot of thoughts going through my head, and whatever I do say, in regard to some questions and comments that I've been getting, I want it to be, I want it to glorify the Lord, and I don't want my words to be a stumbling block for anybody. So because of the emotion that it kind of sparks up inside of me sometimes when I get certain comments, you know, it can make me angry, and I don't want to send in my anger. But I will say a couple of things. And just because I feel like this really needs to be said, and I thought about doing a separate video, but I really don't want to devote an entire video to this, so I'm going to just address it right now. I don't know why, but I got a lot of new subscribers really quickly, I think off of YouTube recommending the video in which I talk about the passing of my stepson. And it became really popular really quickly, and I don't really know why that is. I don't know the algorithms that YouTube uses, but I got a lot of new people that don't know me, that don't know our family, that do not have a clue about anything as far as my life is concerned, and our life. And so a lot of people are making some really nasty comments to me on YouTube, and I just, you know, a lot of you guys may not. I've deleted some of them, a good many of them I've deleted. Some of them are coming through on my Instagram, some of them are coming through on that video, and some are coming through on other videos. And the comments generally are saying the same thing. They're saying that it was all a lie, it was a hoax, I don't look like a grieving mother, and why are we continuing on with our daily life? Why are we posting YouTube videos and it's, you know, not been that long? And so on and so forth. First of all, let me just say to any of you who have made those comments to me that you have absolutely no clue about my oldest stepson. Really nobody online does. There's a lot to that situation that is absolutely none of anybody's business but ours. How someone grieves is absolutely none of your say-so, and to even imply the fact that I would have made something up like that is absolutely just satanic. So shame on you for saying something like that, and shame on any of you who have made comments about the way that we are living our life right now or grieving, because that is really despicable behavior. We are not going to grieve on camera, just in case anybody is wondering. That is not something that is appropriate at all. Maybe for somebody else, but it's not appropriate for our family. Trust me, there is grief in our home, and there is grief in our hearts, and there has been a very, 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 very difficult time of somber pain, you know, through the day-to-day. And you know, I also just want to say that for those of you who are asking how he died and the circumstances around that, that will not be discussed on my YouTube channel. Out of respect for not only him, but out of respect for the other family involved. There is a whole nother family. There is his biological mother and her husband and their family involved. That is not my place. It is not my place to share any personal information about his death or his life, for that matter, at this time, to the entire world. It's just insensitive and it's not appropriate. So I will not be doing that. Also, we are Christians. We are a Christian family, and while death to a lot of unbelievers is a very, very hopeless, helpless, dark, just the worst possible scenario, while death here is absolutely horrific for us as well, but for the believer, we have hope. And we have hope that as soon as he took his last breath here on earth, he was breathing in the presence of the Lord because he was a Christian. So we know where our son is, and that gives an immense amount of joy. And we as Christians and through scripture are taught that we are not to be hopeless. We are not to wallow in sorrow. We are not supposed to give up hope and live defeated lives because of death. Christ overcame death when he rose from the dead. Death has been defeated. We are conquerors. Greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. And I do not have to live in sorrow, and neither do any of you if you have hope in Jesus Christ. I just pray that this comes across in the way that I want it to come across. But please stop the judging. I know there's going to be people out there that are going to continue to judge, but it's really not your place. And it's really very cruel and insensitive to talk about someone who's just recently lost a child. So we will continue making videos. We will keep our private grief and our private life private. And we will share with you guys what we feel like sharing and what we want to share. And we will share happy moments with you and some of the sad, but some of the very private moments we will keep private. So that's what I really wanted to say. And I'm really sorry that some of you have to sit through this that have, I mean, most of you have been more than just wonderful in supporting us and encouraging us, and just have been absolutely fantastic. But there's that handful, and it seems like I'm getting just bombarded right now with negativity. Again, I don't really know why that is, but there was really a surge in new subscribers, and they just don't know. They just don't know me, they don't know our family, and they don't know our circumstances. So that's it. I've said my piece. I really just felt like I needed to address it. I hate addressing negativity on my channel, and I actually purpose not to do that, but I just felt like it was important. It was important for me to say that today. So, all right, enough of that. I'm going to leave that here, and I'm not going to engage anybody with that's speaking negativity in my life right now. I don't need that. So I'm gonna go and get my contacts. Hi, so I am home and I am glasses free. Yay! I'm so glad to have these contacts and not have the big old black frames. I just feel so much better with my contacts. So anyway, I am taking out some sweet potatoes at the moment from the oven. And dinner, wait a minute, don't interrupt. Dinner is creamy Italian chicken, and I'll show you that to you guys. So there is the creamy Italian chicken. I'm gonna boil some noodles and we'll have that over noodles with these sweet potatoes. It's gonna be delicious. You have a baby. Oh, you do have a baby. She's beautiful.
Hey, and I'm still here.
You're still here?
Get a little snack.
Well, where else would you be?
My baby.
She's so pretty.
Can I have a snack?
We're getting ready to have dinner, my love. Getting ready to have dinner. I'm just gonna boil the noodles and then we'll be all set.
Okay, let me get.
So I'm thinking we'll probably do these egg noodles. Let's see what I've got here. Yeah, I'm gonna do the extra wide egg noodles.
Mommy,
So something I've been contemplating today.
Mommy,
What, babe?
baby's going to eat with her teeth in her chair.
Oh,
right
she's
here.
sitting in her. You put her in her chair. Isn't that nice? Good girl.
Yeah, and she's going to sit with me.
I'm gonna try.
Me too. Hot.
Too hot.
Okay, too hot.
What I was saying is I've been contemplating something today. Our water is not really good here. So we buy lots and lots and lots of bottled water. The kids are really bad about not drinking the bottled water, and it gets really expensive. I mean, they'll drink, but they won't finish a bottle, and then of course they're not putting their name on it. So I really feel like we need a water filtration system, like one of those freestanding. So I don't really know what is the best way to go with that. So if you guys have one in your home, I don't know if I really want one that requires like a direct line to water, but maybe one that you can just buy up the big jugs of water and we could store those or something like that, because we're spending a fortune in water bottles and a lot of it goes down the drain. I really need to think about a system. So if you guys have one or have any recommendations for me, please let me know, because that's what we need. And here is dinner. This is the creamy Italian chicken with pasta and roasted sweet potatoes.
Hey, my baby.
All right.